Praise you, baby. I have to praise you like I should. All right, y'all. Welcome in. I am my Cottage. I have been back here, which I can still do, but I just needed to open up the space a little bit and be able to like stand up and talk and stuff because I'm so ADHD and everything. Like this sitting was driving me crazy, and I know I told you guys some of that like the other day, but this is so much better. Like this is so much fucking better. So welcome to me. I feel a lot better now that I'm standing up. I don't ever sit down. Call it whatever you want, but I don't like ever. So we're gonna slowly but surely we're gonna get this thing figured out, and I will most likely have another setup again, obviously, before we get anywhere really with this, but that's okay because we have this right now, and that means that I feel a little bit more free, less contained, because like sitting right here was all fine and dandy and everything, but like I just felt like it was like itty bitty box, big face. Now I can so welcome to today's Toke Talk. It's a little bit late because I had stuff I had to do. The life of a caretaker never ends. But everybody's settled in and relaxing. So it's time for me to talk and toke. I'm so excited about the toking part. I need to smoke some of that. Okay. So, before I forget, let's check and see what today's sheet looks like, if we got any submissions for our token talk, for our stories. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. All right, so a couple of things I do here in the Vishual's Cottage. I do a music league every week. You can go into my Discord and find the link for that in the Magical Melodies section of the Discord. It has the not the Magical Melodies, the Music League. Magical Melodies is the playlist that I build every week off of the Music League. So you can go in and you can check that out. You can participate next week. Well, actually, I think there's still slots open this week. So if you want to get in to the Music League, go in, get into the Discord. That's down below, I think. I hope it is. If it's not down below in the description, it's in the main part of my channel on YouTube. You can go into the description and you can get the Discord link and you can sign up for that. And then you can go in and sign up for the Music League. Though, if you really want to, you can go through Music League's website and sign up that way because it's an open league, so everybody can see it. But that's okay. There's plenty of ways to get to where you want to go. That's the blessing that's just the blessing. That's a blessing. Whatever way you want to go, just go that way. You can go through the YouTube, you can go to Discord, but either way, you'll make it. You'll make it where you need to go. As always, the obligatory liking my own video, because at least somebody does. And we'll copy. And we'll send this over to Candy. And then, right. So let's see here. Because we are online and all that good stuff, let's go with this. Okay. So, and do not forget, always remember when you start to change if you're in the live, change it from top chat to live chat. Shout out, ciao, thank you, always, for the reminder. Put that there. All right. So now that we have the live set up, now that everything has been shared, now we can get into the meat and potatoes that is what I do here, which is toke and talk. But the toking. The toking needs to happen now. All right. Okay. It's hot as shit in here. So I was like, I want to wear my hair down. But like also, it's fucking hot out. So it's over me. And we're gonna also do this too because sometimes she doesn't always remember or get the things. Okay. We're gonna also for the Discord edit that. Save that. Boom. All right. Rock on. Okay. In the mirror, I just see the what I've become. Oh yeah, I like this a lot better, y'all. I am much happier standing than I am sitting. Seed check because yesterday I smoked a seed and I don't want to do that I don't want to do that. I just don't want to. Seed free. Yay. One second, y'all. Oh, there it is. Looking for the ashtray. All right. I think today, because yesterday I used the bong and I'm not in all the mood for that. So I think today's round is going to be straight pipes. So we're going to do the one hitter again. I'm going to do the new steamroller, baby bowl, and then my other chillum. And let's see, that's packed. That's packed. All right, that one. Last one. And the chillum, because it's so big, I am not going to pack it all the way. I will make that my last one as well in the round because it is a lot bigger. But that's okay. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who do I adore? Let's go. One hitter. So you'll have to tell me in the comments for my replay crew if you like the standing setup better or if you like the sitting setup better. Whatever one you guys prefer is perfectly fine with me. Okay, I lied. It's not fine with me. I'm going to stand. Sorry. I can't. I like. See? Look how free I am! Playing at the wall, finding out I'm not strong at all. This thing wrong. Oh, God. I really can't wait. I want to go see him in concert so bad. I'm so proud of him. Y'all, in case you can't hear it or can hear it, what I am currently listening to is What the Hell by Hollow Wake. Oh, no, I'm sorry. The Things They Carry by Hollow Wake. Yep. And then later, I'll probably listen to some Skinner Brothers. Because who doesn't love Skinner Brothers, right? Okay. The feels right. These are the things that they carry in their night. I hate this. Heat is killing me. It's so fucking hot. But it's also better. Up. One hitter. Empty. Alright. But anyway, I prefer the sand. I've always preferred to stand. I have anxiety and I have the ADHD, and so here I am standing because I can't help but to move. Piece number 2, steamroller. Hey, I have changed the setup a little bit, in the sense of I'm standing now, and I feel a lot better now that I'm standing than when I was sitting. Because see, I was sitting back here, and the computer was actually like right here in front of my face, and I hated that. So like I could sit here and talk, and I may end up doing so at some point. I could sit down, but I love the fact that I could stand up now. I feel better. ADHD is like, oh, you can move now. You're not confined to a chair. We're doing a 4 round. I've got all the straight pipes today. Well, mostly straight, the spoon bowl. And we've already finished the one hitter. We're on to the steamroller. You hear me? You feel me? You feel me? That's what I meant. Like, I can't believe that Wolf and Archie sit there all day long. I mean, like, they get up and they move and stuff, and they're like, oh my God, whoa, and then they dance. But, like, they literally sit in the chair. I can't do it. I literally can't. I can't do it. Like, I want to do the thing, but I can't do the thing. So, we're moving. We're standing. I feel better. I'm also a little manic because I've been busy all day long. I haven't had a chance to sit down. Not sit down, metaphorically, like relax, calm down. Soaked a bunch of pinto beans last night. Then I had to cook the pinto beans this morning. I had to cook breakfast, clean the kitchen, cook the pinto beans, get dinner ready and prepared for later lunch. And now I'm here. I just did laundry too. Caretaking never ends. If it's not one thing, it's another. Round 2. I'm sorry. Pipe 2. Complete. We're only on round 1. And let's see. Do I want the chillum or do I want the bowl? Do I want the chillum? Happy you're live right now. Need to pick me up. Good. I'm glad I'm here, girl. I am here. I'm a little late, but I'm still here. Bowl, you gotcha. I don't know if you saw my bitty baby bowl that I just got for myself the other day for my birthday. See? Size comparison. So cute. Just a cutie little patootie. I know. She's so cute. And my hands are small enough that I can actually hit it without burning my fingers. My boyfriend tried to hit it the other day and he was like, ow, my finger. And I was like, good. Something for myself. Well, if you need a pick-me-up, then probably hearing Hollow Wake in the background is probably not the best thing. So let's see here. I want to hear... Let's go with the Skinner Brothers. Not if you can actually hear it very well on your end, but like at least it's a little bit more upbeat than the Hollow Wake. I think this is gonna work out a lot better. I feel better now. I can move over here. Move over here. I have a table right here, so I can only go like this far. But I can go all the way back. And I can move forward, but I have a table in front of me. Because I have to put the keyboard and all my shit somewhere. So I've got you like perched up on a shelf. Bowl tapped. Chill him. We're almost done with round 1. About 20 minutes or so, I'll do the Gomez. Disrespectful. You know what they say, you gotta cough to get off. I need... Just got a while ago, and Paul's errand had finally arrived, so feeling a bit sad, and will now have to deal figuring how to go pick him up when I can get to the funeral home. Oh, I'm so sorry, honey. At least his new abode has arrived. Are you happy with it? Does it look nice? I know I would definitely want one that looked really nice. maybe something custom. I've thought about that actually a lot, and I've been thinking about it to like maybe get better at the wood crafting so that I can make my own um, before, but I still haven't done it yet because I never have any time to do anything for myself. I also don't trust people to do things for me. So, well, I hope it looks nice. I hope that you're happy with it. I mean, I know you can only be so happy with it, but I hope that it's nice and that he likes it. Well, I'm sure he will. I'm I'm a firm believer, and I don't think that we ever really leave. In the sense of like, I think that there are parts of our soul like that get kind of caught in this plane. And hey, Candy. And so I think that having a place for them to be is really nice, and I really hope that you really like it a lot. There's one or two spots on it now. Not super happy with it, but yes, I'm happy, and the customer service I received was great. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be a forever home, Leads. It can be temporary if you find something you like better, or maybe I have like because I do like crafting and stuff too. On Facebook, I have a ton of like oddities markets and stuff like that. They do like bone art and art with ashes and things like that. Um, Taxidermy, and just it's just a plethora of things. And so like there might be somewhere that could really give you something that you think that would honor Paul in a way that is like 100% satisfactory to you, and that doesn't have to happen right away. I'm sure if you find something else that you like and it feels right, you'll know. Let's see here. Are we done? Where did that? Oh. All right, we are officially done with round one. Straight pipe day, round one done. I will wait about 10 minutes or so. And then it's 4:07 actually. Let me. Candy. Gummies. Where? Oh. Holy shit! I found a lead. I didn't know I had. Oh, I know where it's from. It's from when I went to Candy's a couple weeks ago. I had brought a bunch of stuff. See, I have all my concentrates here, and I had stuck them all in there, and I had forgotten that I left Bud in there. Yay! I mean, it's like a decent chunk, like a good, like almost, 2 grams or so there? Hell yeah. Guess what we're smoking for 420? We gotta put the excess. We put the excess in the fucking bucket. That goes in here. Tippity tap. Into the bucket it goes. Then, because it's always to check your keef tray, we're gonna check our keef tray. Oh, not that much today. See, got a little concentration right about here, but that's it. But that goes into the keef keeper. See, bobby pin for this is like a 2-ounce cup, and it's almost full to the top. I collect it and then I use it for edibles and stuff to like hop up the potency in the edibles if I have like a lower THC bud. That out into there. No, I love the urn itself. It's just 1 or 2 spots that finish mist and some cracks and finish on back, and there's like 2 small white spots in, but I think I can use a marker to fix it. Nothing better than finding some lost herbs. I know, right? Yay! Well, good. I mean, I'm glad that you're overall happy with it. I know, like, sometimes people, it's a tough situation, you know. Sometimes it can cloud. It's strange, though, because it really just depends on the person, too, because, like, when my grandmother died, I was a wreck. Just totally a wreck. When my grandfather died, I really had no reaction at all. You know, so it depends on the relationship that you have with the person here, how the brain and the body respond after, you know. Okay, so got that emptied out. 412. I know there is a delay, so I'm saying 412. It'll probably be like 414 or 415 by the time you guys even see that. I don't know. I don't know how much the delay is because I know the service isn't great. Right. I DM'd you a pic. Oh, okay. Let's see. I don't know if it's not gone through yet or not, or maybe you sent it to the wrong person, Wheats, but I haven't gotten anything yet. $4.13. Pixie's gonna miss the gummies again. Maybe I won't take them since she's not here. I don't need them. I just like them. Yep. Oh, girl, you're fine. Oh, that is beautiful. I really like that. As a Pisces, I approve of that. I'm sure Itchy will say the same thing. It's dope. I like it. My Pisces blood says, rock on, Paul. I don't have any kind of structure for this thing, honestly. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just doing it. Once I figure all that out, then maybe I'll have a little bit more structure to these things. But I don't really know what the fuck I'm doing. Just know that I want to do it. Like I said, I don't know. I said it a couple of days ago, but being that I take care of my boyfriend, my dad's got a heart condition, and my mom just got done with surgery the other day. Like, I've been basically caretaking unofficially halfway for a while now. And I was working a full-time job at first, and I just can't handle that. We're in therapy for all of that, but regardless. So I needed something to on the downtime, because like I take care of them, and then I just don't have a lot of me time. So something I wanted to do was the campaign, which I'm still working on. That's still, we're still pending on that. And so I have to wait for all the guys to get back from the UK. They're all going, and I don't want to add more stuff to their plate until after they've taken one thing off it. What it just gives me more time to get it done, which is like, yay. Because I was a little behind. I had taken like a week off of story writing and thinking and stuff, and I shouldn't have, because it put me behind by almost 2 weeks. Especially now that mom's recovering from surgery, so I really haven't. I'm pushed back by like 3 weeks. Time. Yeah, I love all of them very much. And so that's what we do. You know, we do that for the people we care about. But it is tough. It's either you do it or you have somebody else do it, and that adds people, traffic, and my dad's heart condition and his his own stuff. We can't afford to have like another person and their opinions inside the house caretaking, because he's really grumpy sometimes. Love my mom, but sometimes a break would be nice. Just took mom today to follow up for her surgery, and it's weird because it's usually me, the one in surgery. Oh, yeah. That's why I did this. I had to literally carve out and schedule time for me. And even though it's like kind of why I'm doing it this way, even though I don't know what I'm doing with these things yet or how the structure is going to be, I still want the lie to be in my brain. It's like this with the ADHD and the testing that's going on. It's currently, I'm waiting for my appointment for that. But I have to like literally work things into my routine. I watch a movie every night before bed, like to go to bed to, right? And that in itself, nothing gets done if I don't do it. No one else to help. You have to for your own health and sanity. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, most of the time my mom is up and moving, but because she had to get some bones out from her shoulder, so she's kind of like down for the count right now. So it is up to me, all me. And she's a tough patient. She can be. 420. I didn't get my sugar wax on there, but that's okay. Always make sure you take a hit at 420. It's good luck. All right. We'll throw a little bit on there this time. Bloop. Hey, Pixie. Oh, yeah. So with the ADHD and the possible tism that may, I don't know, still waiting for that. September is my appointment for that. I gotta work stuff into the routine gradually. Otherwise, my brain tweets out, even if I don't want to. And so that if I don't have a structure right now. We have made it back to our point. Also, the movie bit, it's the same movie for months at a time. For like the last 6 months, and this is probably the third time around for this one, but for like the last 6 months, it's been Horton Hears a Who, the newer one. I just put it on and I go to bed. Alright, well, I fucked up because I yapping and I missed 420, but I missed setting everything up because I was talking. So I'm gonna pack everything up real quick, and then I'll use my mouth and do other things like talk and yap. You won't tell anyone. Thank you. What are you into right now? What am I like the movies and stuff that I've been watching? I my current nighttime movie is Horton Hears a Who. Comfort show is, I know it's taboo to say, but comfort show is that 70s show. Because it came out when I was a kid, like a young teenager, like 14 or 13 or 14. I don't remember. It came out when I was younger, and like it was just, anyway, that's my comfort show. That and Alice in Wonderland, the original cartoon, and also I really like the Tim Burton version. First one, Through the Looking Glass, was okay. I don't think that it followed the book well enough, and so I feel like there's a BBC, well, I don't know if it's BBC branded or if it's just a British version, but there's a British version of Alice in Wonderland, and they put both of them in like the same story almost. Like Through the Looking Glass and the original Alice in Wonderland. Like it was like a 2-part thing. Um, and I actually like that one better, even with its crappy puppety like Jabberwocky. That thing scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Anything Tim Burton? Yeah, I love Tim Burton. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Sorry about that. Like I said, there's a delay in with the service and stuff. How has the signal been? Has it been as choppy lately, or have my clear skies been giving me a better signal? Hey, put in 2 seconds, guys. Okay, all right, we're good. Sorry, I was just doing the "Hello, darling. How was your day?" Where was I? What was I doing? What's in the chat? Yes, it's still choppy and pauses here and there, but hasn't cut off stream again, so that's a W. Hell yeah, that's a W. I think it's the weather. I think that's determining the cutting off the really bad signal. Because I have a 5G phone, okay? And there is a tower that's about 7 miles away from me. So I should have good service, but some days I do, some days I don't. Like, I can use my Xbox flawlessly. So I think that it's not so much the hotspot as the hotspot trying to function on this computer. I think it's this computer and the streaming that's having trouble versus the service. At least that's what I'm kind of getting. But I don't know for sure. Oh. I wanna live in a dream life. Oh, 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 oh. Oh. Counted for. If you are present and accounted for, I will do the Gomez. That's fact. That's fact. That's fact. That's fact. All right. So, itchy, techie. Not techie enough to really know for sure, but seems right. Yeah. Neither am I. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. And I hate it because, like, all of my buddies, except for one. Ooh. That's actually a good idea. I have another creator buddy, and she's gonna be doing some of the. I haven't decided if I want to do NPCs or if I'm gonna have her do the narration for the campaign, but though I'm not tacky either. We are classy ladies here, very classy, with my coughing and smoking and my cussing. Yes, very ladylike. Okay, so that's got a little bit of concentrate on it, which we have sour cherries, sugar wax, and see, it's so pretty. And then we have the peach Oz, which is a sativa, and it says shatter, but it's like a shatter crumble. And it's got a beautiful color. The bud must have had like some really nice orange hairs on it because it's super, super bright. And then I have I call this, sadly, I call this the T-Swift. This is the lavender gelato. I don't have a lot of that left because it's nice. I call it the Taylor Swift because apparently she's got like a song called Lavender Haze or whatever. And then this, what is this one? Oh, this is the honey banana. This one's all natural, like hand pressed or some shit like that. And I don't know, it's kind of hard to see in there, but it's like very. It almost has like like banana baby food. It's super silky too. It's one of the nicest. It's like a hash rosin if I remember correctly. I have an issue with dabs. Like, I don't really do them that often because, like, I've been cigarettes for so long that, like, it really kills my lungs. But I like to put it in my bowls, top my bowls. Sometimes when I roll blunts or joints, I will put them. I'll like coat them in it. I'll heat the wax up till basically and put it on like a brush and then brush the paper with it. And then I have the distillate, this is what I use to make the gummies. Because it's so much cheaper. Like, the distillate, I think this was like it was a quarter, so like 7 grams worth. I think he paid like $80 or $90 for it, which is a really, like, it's pretty good. And that's I use that for the edibles because it has it's already, like, I can eat that as is because it's the way that they make it. It's like already activated. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. Whenever Pixie gets back, I'll take the gummies. I guess we're starting with the chillum. That's what my brain picked up. You can tell how ADHD and strange my tastes are. I have my pink and pineapple koozie while I wear my Halloween outfit with my orange hair and my moon bedding and my ghost blanket. I looked around the house like I had to make like a set, a corner for like the house. Like, I had to make a set. And let me just grab everything from around and just shove it in the corner. At least it won't look as bad. You can see we're still putting up. We just finished putting the insulation in last summer, and we have to finish putting the base wall plywood up. Then I'm going to put paneling on it, and then I'm going to paint it. Yeah. Out of all the different types and ways to smoke and eat these days, do you have a more preferred flavor method? I am such a purist. I like my flower. I've always liked my flower. That's my favorite thing. That's my preferred. A good, nicely rolled joint is my favorite. But the dugout and the one hitter are probably second, just for convenience factor. But mostly flower. Yeah. I like the gummies. I like the edibles. I will eat an edible or two. Like, I have no qualms with that. Yeah, I don't. I think the last time I smoked like a tobacco blunt, it has to have been like 5 or 6, like 5 months. I think the summer last, maybe like 3 months. It might have been like as late as 3 months, because I think that Candy and I smoked one when I went to go see her. But I really haven't been. I've also cut back on my cigarettes a lot too. Like, I'm down to like a half a pack a week now. I mean, I smoke like maybe 1 or 2 a day is what I'm at, and that's pretty, like, I'm okay with that. I have a lot to do, and my job, even being a caretaker here, I'm at least at home. So, like, when I was at my job working at the gas station, I smoked more there than I do being here. Because it's just not as stressful in the same ways. Like, I don't have performing for people, like, in the sense of like It's just what it is. Being a cashier is a whole different breed of uh, pretending, I guess, because you always on. It's not even like waitressing and cashiering are probably the two jobs that I have done over the years that have helped me learn how to be more socially adept than I was when I was younger. Because, like, you kind of have to always be on. It's very much smiles and happiness all the time. Like, there, you can't. After a while, though, um, after I worked at Hooters in the kitchen and then I went back to Pizza Hut, I was done being nice with people. So I was a lot more bitchy than I was the first time around because I just had it. I was done. We only employed children. I was a manager, and for a while there, I was also an assistant manager for a store. And everyone that I hired in the town was either a college kid or a high school student, and they didn't want to work. They didn't want to do their jobs when they were at work. Like, so frustrating. They were getting paid okay. I mean, I don't know. Just didn't want to do it. A lot of them were like, oh gosh, I had 3 drivers in the course of like 6 months or so that ended up getting into car accidents, and every single one of them was on their parents' insurance still. One of them was living outside of the house. The other 2 were still in their parents' house. And so they had to come in to the store and fill out the accident report with the police and the arbitrator for Pizza Hut. It was such a pain. Such a pain. Because then I had to sit there and coordinate when the parent could be there with the kid and the arbitrator and the GM. I'm good at coordinating people. Good at being annoying really nicely. Yeah, it helps, yeah, but like I just don't really have the desire. Like the other night, I wanted one and I was on the live and like I could very well just like right here. I'm by the window, like that's why I set it up this way so I could smoke the weed and be by the window, but straight like in the window. Like I could do it if I want to. I don't want to. I also was having issues smoking my flower. And I'm not having that. I choose the weed over the cigarettes any day. Which is the reason for the blunt change, because I was smoking blunts almost every day. Man, I smoked. It's like Wolf, man. Wolf and I are kindred spirits when it comes to the smoking. Like, but I was having issues with it for a little while there, and then I got like bronchitis a couple of years ago, and it just kept slowly getting worse. And I was like, let me cut this out. And I cut the weed out, and it like didn't it 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 stopped because I wasn't smoking the wraps. And then I went back to it, but I was also smoking cigarettes. And it's somewhere in there back in like 2012, 2013. I also did like vaping for when like the first iterations of vaping came out, and you had all of the drip mods and stuff where you could like make your own coils and things like that. Management fun times. As much as miss working and wish could find something that works for me with my health, but I don't miss nonsense and bullshit some employees put you through. In the last few months, I've unfortunately increased and back up to PK a day. Oh, I'm so sorry. I know when you had that fall the other, 3 weeks now, something like that. You and Lynn fell pretty close together. Like, it's been a couple of weeks now. Y'all gotta stop hurting yourselves. You're still fucked up from it? I'm sorry. I'm petting the cat. He's laying on the couch here. You know, it was like 7 years ago now. I fell hard. I was sober too. Both times that I have fallen and injured myself like severely, I was sober both times, like completely stone cold sober, and both times I was getting ready to smoke. It's true, and it's because I was rushing. The first time I fell down a hill because we were so excited, me and my girlfriend, and this is like back when I was like 19 or something like that. We were so excited that we had gotten this bag. Like, it was not easy to find. Weed was not easy to find at one point in time. And I know it was even worse back when like my parents and my aunts and uncles were kids. We were so happy. We've been waiting for days to get somebody to come through. And I rolled it up, and it was all fun. And we went outside to go smoke it. And we were house sitting with a friend of ours, and we locked ourselves out of the house, and she was at work. And she's the one who had the keys because it was her boss's house. It's such a pretty house. It was in like a gated neighborhood and stuff. She was like, I need somebody to watch my house, blah, blah, blah. And so we went there and we're like hanging out and stuff. Like, we had permission to be there. It wasn't that. But mind you, themselves out of the house, and I had to explain to her what happened, and she goes, "So you locked yourself out of the house with a blunt and no lighter?" And I said, "Yes, that's exactly what I've done." She's like, "Give me 10 minutes, I'm gonna take my lunch break, and then you're gonna smoke that blunt with me." And I was like, "Okay." So she came back, opened the house, we got the lighter, and we smoked. But I fell in between that point because I went to go down the hill, and I slipped because I put my foot down, my right side, put it down, and I slipped on a rock, and I went all the way down the hill and onto the hood of a car. I ended up hairline fracturing my right shin, and that was painful. Fast forward, when was that? What would that have been? 2009, 2010. So fast forward to about 10 years later, 2019, 2020, somewhere 2018 to 2019. So almost 10 years later, I was hanging out with my current boyfriend's brother, and I was like, "Bub, you want to smoke?" And he was like, "Yes, I want to smoke." I was like, "Sweet." So I went to walk out to go do it, to go get the stuff from the car, and my landlord had put a trailer, like a flat trailer, to like put like you could probably put a mid-sized tractor on it. It's a pretty decent sized trailer. But he had it up against because he was moving furniture into the house and out of the house, and it started to like sprinkle down raining. And when I eventually fell because I went to step out onto it and I slipped, and when I slipped, my right leg went like out. I tore my meniscus almost completely, and so it hinged my knee out the wrong way. Um, Thankfully, I did not break anything, but it's been the right leg. I don't know what's about the right, but I have been a faller myself. I'd make sure we finish that one. I don't know if Pixie's gonna come back. I might just have to do Ziggle anyway. Without her. She snooze, she lose. Because at 5:30 I have to go inside and heat up their dinner. I made pinto beans from scratch. Soaked them overnight, cooked them, blended them, put them in a bunch of taco meat. I have three surgeries on right knee and no longer have meniscus. Ow! Ow. That's an ow. And it's not a nice ow. Not even a little nice. Not even like a ooh that's painful, but it kind of tickles. Just an ow. Just a big no from me. I'm sorry that you had to go through that. Alright. Today we shall only do one gummy because I must go in and cook. And then I have to work the life. And so I must be functioning. So I have taken the gummy and I have put it in the bag of sugar. And we shake the sugar bag. And then and then get out. Get out of there. You don't belong. Okay. All right. And then we have the gummy, all delicious and covered in sugar. And then we eat. Woo. You need a total replacement on both of them. Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks so bad. I still have to figure out what I'm cooking tonight. I made burritos. It's Tuesday. So, burritos. I'm only doing it because I made them too strong. They're really potent. I put too much of the distillate, just a little bit, like about half a gram or so too much. I know it was like a half a gram because I put an extra half a gram in there, and the first ones were fine. But like, you don't get any kind of distillate stuck to your teeth or your mouth or anything. But the taste is really heavy. So the sugar, and it's lifesavers. I just crush up lifesavers and shake them in there because it helps coat a little bit of the weed. They look like candy, but if you bite into one, you know it's weed. I did that 2 nights ago with some rice and beans. Yeah, it does. It does help the flavor a little bit. Plus, it gives it like a little bit of a crunchy. So, like when you're trying to crunch through, when you're trying to get through the gummy, because the recipe that I use is you use like an extra packet of gelatin. It helps it make it a little bit more shelf stable, because it's more solid. So having the crystallized sugar on there kind of helps to also break through the gummy a little bit and like gives it like, it's good. I'm a weirdo when it comes to textures too. I don't like anything that's too slimy. So like some Asian cuisine is difficult for me to eat because sometimes it has like that starchy slime on the outside of it, which like everybody is their own. But it just doesn't feel good. I don't like it. I think there's a lot of us out there that, but all right, so that, and we did that. And then it still has one more. Should have done that last because I put the wax on there. And it's taking forever for it to burn. Oh, shit. There we go. And concentrate gets on the flour and then it just lets it smolder. Oh, how did you like the live weeks? I don't know if because I haven't been live since Friday afternoon. Did you enjoy the fundraiser live? Saturdays or not? I have it scheduled that I do Monday through Friday, but I may end up doing a Saturday stream anyway. I haven't decided yet. About 45 minutes till the end. Yeah, I was fighting so hard to stay up. I was like, oh my god, they went a long time, and they got so little done. It's okay. They had a really good time though. Everybody did, I think. Mango melon. Give me just 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I didn't want to make a loud bang on the speaker. I broke the lifesaver into a couple of pieces. I don't like it's too much flavor at one time. A panel full of 80s bound to go right. Yeah, I know. I know. I messaged Deb and Itchy was like, or not Itchy, Jorge, and I was like, maybe y'all should like moderate them a little bit. Like maybe have somebody in the live but like muted, and that way like if they get too off topic, somebody could like just unmute themselves and be like, excuse me, gentlemen, could we get back on track, please? And then like, you know, just like a we have this many games left to do kind of thing. I don't know. This rate, they'll have to do a third part of the live to get through all the games that they said to do. Is what I'm trying to say. Uh-oh. Give me just a second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Had a message, had to read it. Ray needs a time stop for some of his rants, even though I do love them sometimes. I think they were planning another one together anyway. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what their plans are exactly, but I do know that if they don't keep up with it... Oh, that's a great idea to have someone cut in saying something like squirrel or Jabberwocky, which I could, of course, prefer. Pixie? You missed gummies by like 5 minutes. The gummies are back there. You will have to rewind. That's what I'm saying. Yes. See, Pixie, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said to Deb, and I said it to Jorge too. They need someone there, like, just like up in the live somewhere, and just like hiding, and they could just be like, excuse me, we have to get back on track. We have 7 games left, and we've been here for 5.5 hours.
That's only on Tuesday.
No, that's anytime the gentlemen get together, they are like that. Seriously, I think we went through 3 different... I think we did 3 games on Friday. They had like 7 planned. We did like 3, maybe 4. So.
How many hours?
The stream was 7.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
3 games.
It's 7 hours.
So
Ray took an hour.
2.25 hours.
Ray took it like almost an hour to like gush and rant. He was very happy, and then he was very angry, and then he was very happy again. And Mrs. Vibe had to come down. She was in the chat first. It was hilarious. I saw it coming. I was like doing my own thing. I'm watching the stream, and I'm like, oh my gosh, these guys are ridiculous. And I see over in the chat pop up, I see Mrs. Vibe, and she's like, I think he might be done, y'all. And like another few messages, she's like, he might have to be done, y'all, soon. And then he got all up in arms about said wife because somebody said something. He called in the chat. He was drunk, so I don't. You mess with my wife. You mess with me. Very heated. And Mrs. Vibe had to come down from the bedroom. All of us, we're all having a lovely time. Everyone's chatting. He's ranting. And then all of a sudden you hear a creak and a, hey, how are you doing? Ray was in his feels, but that's okay. Stop it! You're gonna put a smudge on the thing.
I touch it.
You did touch it.
No, I just put my finger in front of it.
Stop it. Go. Go play your video games. I'm not in the way. I can unplug that.
If I play the game, it'd be loud.
Your headphones, the white ones should plug in to the controller, and they should work. I mean, I could put my headphone in. That would actually fix that problem. Okay. You just let me know. You think perhaps maybe the drinking games should be done towards the end? I would tend to agree with you, Weeds. Yes. Yeah. Or do the 2-second rule. 1, 2. You know, you count 1, 1, like if you do Mississippi's one Mississippi in your head, just like a quick. He was like, he was holding that bottle, man. He had a good time though. We all had a really good time. It was a good time, and we did well. Did well for the fundraiser, and so. Poor Ray slammed quite a few back to backs. Yeah, that's the ADHD though, man. Especially because he's the one that's like technically hosting it on his channel and like all of that and whatnot. So he's got like he also has like host brain. That also could be like, that's what I'm saying. There needs to be when there's a stream fundraiser, there should be someone there, a fourth individual, or it's just another person to kind of like have everything behind the scenes. That's why I said something to Deb about it, because I feel like it would help them stay on track and kind of like keep themselves like flowing a little bit better. Yeah, a little more structure. Yeah, it was fun, but you can have a shit ton of chaos and still have some structure. Like, we have to move things along, you know. Structured chaos. Yeah.
You said structured chaos. Is that what I'm talking? That's what I'm talking.
A little less conversation, a little more action. For those gentlemen, yeah, sometimes it could be that way. Hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that. In my Elvis voice, love that song. And Suspicious Minds, love that one too. Oh my god, and More Dancing, haha, loved. when they danced. Is that like Elvis? I don't seen a lot of Elvis movies growing up. My mom was a big Elvis fan, so I've seen a lot of the movies. I haven't listened to a lot of his music outside of that though. Um, she wasn't a fan of like his mainstream music, but she liked the movies and the romance and all that. So it's not really cut my hair. Oh, no, 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 we're not. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty. Are you empty? Or yeah, you're empty. Alright, well, that's round 2. Round 2 is done. What's wrong?
Your hands hurt too much when you play the game.
Oh.
You're just holding the phone and filling with the phone. My hands are like, yeah.
You better off just put a show on or something then.
Then I smashed my ring to the tip of my ring finger, so that thing was just.
I did that yesterday with my thumb when I was cooking. I like bent the back, but it didn't like none of the skin broke, but like I bent and smashed it into something. Oh, into the dishwasher. That's what it was. A little metal piece at the top of the dishwasher. I went to shut it, and my finger slipped and missed the door and went up under it, and it slammed in there.
Mine was a 4x4 on top of a 4x4.
Did you break the tip of your finger?
No, it literally just pitched.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The very tip.
Oh yeah, I'm not a big Elvis fan, but that was lyrics to one of his songs. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have known that. Like I said, I didn't. I watched the movies, and whatever music was in the movies, I knew that. But no, you're good. It's at 100%. It's just been sitting there charging. You're good. This is still 83. So everybody's good. You're all good. You're good. You can play your game or watch a movie or search phone. Welcome back.
I'm gonna go rob a couple banks.
No, don't do that.
I donated back to the banks so they can fix the security systems.
What are you even talking about?
I don't know. Exhaustion does that to people. Look at my spoon.
No, I don't want to lick the spoon. No, you're good, Pixie. I do love you very much, but you're weird.
Sorry, he purred dust off our floor. We talked about this.
Just watch your show, babe.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get high and watch my show.
You do not have to participate, I promise.
I know that.
Okay. No, you're looking for the headphones? Yeah, they're up there by the controllers. Right. Packed. Well, I checked in the Wolves Den Discord, and Wolf has canceled today's live, which is unfortunate. But, I get the night off. That's nice for me. Oh, well, then every time he hears me say your name, he is going to say something about your pixie dust. Yeah, I know he is. He's busy. He's got Little Wolf until tomorrow. So maybe you might want to just spend some time with him too. Oh my god. Did I pack that yet? No. All right.
You gotta clean your teeth when it tries to whistle on you.
When it what?
It tries to whistle on you.
Here, you should clean your piece. Don't make me show them.
Oh, what, my
your
dad?
Shame.
My dad?
Yeah, your dab rig. No, don't bring that thing over here.
They might call the health department on me.
You don't want to see something here. Give it to me.
$5 a pick. It's still hot. Be careful.
You can't even see the beauty inside of it right now. I bought these pieces because they're gorgeous. Look at the bottom. Okay? Do you see all of the delicious little, like, candy style shamrocks? They're so cute. You can't see anything. I have two of them though. I have one over there that's just for green. It is dirty, but it's dry right now, as far as I know. Like I haven't cleaned it, but I haven't used it in months either. That one is for concentrate and for him, and the other one is just for weed, and that one's for me. But they're matching. They've got like this big glass cylinder in the middle of them, and it's got these glass shamrocks that are just floating in the pillar. It's really, really pretty. I'll have to clean it. Maybe I'll clean it when I get off here in a little bit, when I go to cook dinner for them, and I'll bring it back for tonight's live. I'll have it ready for tonight's live. Let's see here. Wheat said shameful, babe.
Who? Who shamed me?
I got a friend like that. They have a disgusting one. Let me stop throwing shade. I don't always have mine clean as it could be. So she did throw you shade, but she also said that she also does not clean her face the way she should.
Let me say it like this. It's like a grill. If you clean the grill, you wash all the flavor away.
Oh. This is the same mentality my dad has about his coffee cup, because he drinks his coffee straight black. No sugar, no cream, always black, always has been. So, like, if it were up to him, he would pour his coffee, and then he would rinse it out, and then he would set it back by the coffee pot every day, and it would never get cleaned. He says he can taste the soap in the cup. Pixie said like a iron pan, like a cast iron pan.
Let me ask you, chat. Any of y'all know what soupstone is?
What's soupstone have to do with cast iron skillet?
Same principle as a soupstone. All the flavor is on that stone. All the flavor is in the pan, cooked into the pan.
But it's the nasty flavor. You can't taste the earthy flowers. Or the concentrate, because you taste old burnt concentrate.
I can't taste anything at the moment.
No, not right now. When he gets his infusions, he loses his sense of taste for like a week or two. So the wonderful soupstone is a story. It's like an old like tale back in the day. But there is a band called Dr. Hook and the Medicine Man, and they did a song called The Wonderful Soupstone. And it's a song about how they didn't have much, but they had this soupstone, and his mom would cook with it. She'd put it in the pot with vegetables and the water.
It's just water and potatoes.
Water and potatoes?
And
yeah, and the soupstone.
The water and potatoes.
Yeah. I remember a children's book when I was little called Soupstone. Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. It's supposed to be like a charming, sweet thing about how like you can have a lot with a little. So, which is pretty much been my whole life. So, it's one of the songs that my dad made me listen to when I was a kid a lot. I was not allowed to listen to any other Dr. Hook, but I listened to that song a million times. I really should. I should listen to more of them. I need to now that I'm an adult and have free will and whatnot. But yeah. Oh gosh, what's going on in here? Heard Chef.
Who?
Wolf's taking the day off, and I told him to do what he needed to do, and he told me Heard Chef.
Yeah. What you be cooking?
I cook up good modding skills. I don't fucking know. I don't know. But no, he had asked me to do something a couple weeks ago, and I was in the middle of doing like 4 things at the same time, and so I just instinctively, the first thing that came to my brain was Heard Chef, and then I just went back to what I was doing. And so now it's like a thing. I do in the live sometimes, like Chef.
Restaurant here.
He worked at Chipotle for like a good portion, like 3 or 4 years or something like that. Maybe like 5 years actually. But he worked at Chipotle for a long time, so we're chef lingo.
I was not customer friendly.
So, Heard Chef. He cooks up reactions, and I cook up good command lines. I don't fucking know. No, I mean, I've changed most of them recently. Everybody's pretty happy with them. I just keep changing them because they feel like they sound so generic. I'm like, like I see what he was doing when he made them and when the other mods made them, and that's all good, all cool. But I just feel like they need a little bit more pizzazz. So that's what I've been doing. Like he does this thing. He does the stank face. You've seen it. You always talk about it. And you're like, oh my god, he's gonna get stuck that way and shit.
I know, because I do it too. But when I catch myself doing it, I got the stinkiest face on, and I'm like, someone's gonna look at me and think I'm trying to shit myself.
Yes.
And I'm like, no,
But
no, this is not how I look.
The mod command, when you type in exclamation stink SFA for stink face activated, the return that comes back in the chat now says either Wolf smells some bad cheese or that's a fire song. Wolf smells bad cheese or that's a fire song. Either way, that's a stink face. Yeah.
I see you, BBB.
He's taking over the couch because I'm not sitting on it. But it is nice because now if like I want to, I could just come down for a second and be like, la di da di da. I'm still in frame. They can still hear me. I can sit down for a second. But if my ADHD gets the better of me, then I can freely get up, stand up, move around, that type of shit. And then when I finally get some story submissions, then I can like lounge back with them. I thought it was great when I saw the command show up, made me chuckle. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, I've been trying to like kind of spruce stuff up a little bit. That's why I put the commands in for Archie and Ray as well. I need to do one. Oh, I did the one for Tossie too. I need to do one for Bleach, which I'm thinking something along the lines of like, oh my god, who spilled bleach on, or like oh my god, who spilled bleach on the floor, or some shit like that. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out just yet, but I gotta do one for Bleach, and then though it's not as often, I know T does sometimes come in, so probably one for T Goes Crazy. One for T. I need to do one for Sumo too. I gotta figure that one out. For Sumo. The mod, our mod, Sumo. He has a YouTube channel of his own, and he takes his poems and he puts them to the music and stuff. I told you about it. But I want to put a command into the Twitch on Wolf's channel so that like when he does do his stuff, because Sumo doesn't have a Twitch, so when he does do his stuff, we can like just shout out, do his command, and then it'll pop up with his YouTube link in the chat. There's bleach on your shirt. I don't know. Yeah. What was it here? I can actually. I don't know why I'm trying to figure out like what I said, because I can just look at it myself. What I sent him, because I asked him if there was like anything, like if they had any kind of like inside jokes or anything, that kind of stuff that I could base this command off of. And I was like, is there anything that you guys say in your streams? I need something like, who left the cap off the bottle? Hey, bleach is spilt all over the den floor, or some ridiculousness like that. And he ended up saying that he liked that one, but I still don't know if I like that or not. So my first typed pants, but then I thought that would not maybe be so great. Oh, like bleach on your pants. Yeah, no, that's probably not a good idea. No. Probably not a good idea at all. Yeah, I think I think that's probably what it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that, and then I'll tag. Um, I probably should tag them as well. I didn't do that. I put their links in, but I didn't tag them. Oh well, I'll fix it later. But yeah. So I need to do that. I gotta do tea. I gotta do bleach. I gotta do. We're gonna wait on that. See if they come through a couple more times. And I wish there was a way for me to figure out like if I could see all of them like on Twitch, like what's active right now. But I can't. I don't think. I should figure that out. You got that Tumblr up there? Another thing I think Archie need a name for his stream, kind of like Wolfden. Well, I mean, okay, so oh, well, and that's easy. The Sippers Lounge. That's the only logical thing that comes to mind. A lounge is a good middle ground because when he's talking about sipping, he's talking about sipping Kool-Aid, right? So like theoretically, it could be any drink, but what he's talking about is Kool-Aid. So I think lounge would be better than like bar or anything that would be like considered to be like alcoholic in nature. Um, but I don't know. That's truly, you throw that out there, you do what you want. I'm not making any suggestions to anyone else about their streams. Like, I give Wolf, like, hey, we could, or, this might be, or what if, or what do you think of, because I'm his mod. But, like, I don't want to just, like, I'm not trying to walk up into the Sippers space and Archie's space and his mod space and like try and like give advice. But if I was gonna say anything, then I would say Sippers Lounge sounds like it would be a good one. Like I already I had field tested a couple of days worth of like mages, wizards, witches, that kind of stuff. Like, and I settled on crew, the Cottage crew, that's what like I've kind of like gotten to is like the Cottage crew. So I think I might, I don't know if I can, but if I could change the name for the Discord itself, then I will. If not, then it's very early in and I can just kind of like copy and paste it and then just break it down and redo it so I can rename it. But I like Cottage crew. I don't know what it is about the I like things to match like that. So CC or the CC, the Cottage crew. I just got a notification. Apparently, Tossie's going to be going live at 7 p.m. tonight. So if anybody wants to go watch Tossie, he'll be live on Twitch at 7 p.m. There's my plug. I would have plugged Wolf's stream, but he's not going live today. But you can catch Wolf every other day, Tuesday through Saturday, 6 p.m. Eastern on Twitch. That's not what I wanted to do. There we go. If I ever did anything, I think I'd call it the hodgepodge, a mix of everything. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at the moment. I get you there. That's really good though. I like that. What would you call it though? Like the peoples. What would you call your peoples? Like, call you guys like my crew. Like, and I already had the whole like lounge versus den thing in the cottage situation, the Vishual's cottage. But I don't know what we're doing in the cottage. We're just in the cottage. Not yet. I haven't figured it out just yet. But I have stuff going on, technically speaking. I have the Music League week, and I have both playlists on Spotify and YouTube. Each week I do those. So there's new music on there, like music I'm listening to or I have obsessively on repeat at the moment or in that week. And then the Music League, the top 3 in that get to be put onto the playlists each week at the end of the week. So there's like stuff that you can do that we can do together. And also the stories. That's if anybody has any wild, crazy stories, funny stories, sad stories, that they need to like just like get out there, that they don't want anybody, like you can do anonymously, you can like submit it as you can do it anonymously. Just a funny anecdote or whatever. I have those up there, and that's in the forms are in the description and in the description for my and so that's that. So I have some things going on. I just haven't really. The lives themselves, I don't have anything segmented yet. So, well, I do, but nobody's submitted any stories yet. So there's that. And like the song, I have a song submission form, and like because of the music thing for me, like I have music playing right now. It is low, but I am trying to keep it independent artists only while I am live, so that I don't have the struggle of worrying about whether or not I get and I thought about just putting it like in my ear, but then I was like, well, if I start like I don't know, I started Discord, have put a few things on there so far, but haven't really figured out how to share server with anyone. So like when you're looking at Discord page, if you're on a computer, okay, like and you're clicked in right at the top, so you have your channel list, and then like you have your feed for each channel that comes up, and then you have like your people on the other side. On your name, there's a drop down menu that comes down that says server boost, invite to server, settings, server insight, and you just click the invite to server and you send the link out to whoever you want to send it to. Depending on the settings that you set up. If you don't know which settings, you just go to server settings, and then you can figure out like if you're invite only or if like you're like closed off or whatever. And I started the Discord like a couple of years ago, and I just never did anything with it. So now that I'm starting to do this, I had set it up for my business. Like I originally started doing I was doing candles and lotions and wax melts. It was another thing. Candles, wax melts, body stuff. There's one more thing that I was doing. I can't remember what it is now. I was planning and do something with it at the beginning of the year, but life had different plans. So hopefully we'll start to get something done on there soon. Yeah, I set it up, and the only person that was in it for the longest time was Candy, and she's the only moderator that I have in there right now. She's my best friend. She's been my best friend for 20 years. So, um, it was just nothing for a while. Especially since I don't really have other media I post on. Yeah. I mean, that's fine. I was just letting you know how to do it, like if you were curious. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where you're like, what do I put in it? Like announcements, stuff like that is meant for the community that eventually that you'll make, so they have a place to come and hang out with you. Um, and so gotta you gotta get out there and do it. That's what this is. That's what I'm doing. I'm here. So far, I have a lot of chronic pain memes and info, and I think a couple of music. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that would be a good lane for you to go into, uh, uh like just a support community for people, you know, have somebody to talk to about their chronic pain. That would be good. I think that's always a good. I think any kind of community is good. Like as far as like bringing people together and trying to like support one another and genuinely like care and not just about like numbers and algorithms and stuff like that. Like it's humanity needs connection, and we're so separated right now. Even though we have all of this technology, we're so much more separated than we really think or realize most of the time. Started how to play used to save some memes and things so it didn't take up photo storage space. Yeah. Hey, smart. Then you don't have to pay for like Google storage or anything. You just got a place to put it. It's a good idea. I don't know why I didn't think about that. It would have been smart. I may still do that. Just my own pirate Discord full of memes and videos that I find. I know. I see it all the time. I really saw when I was working at the gas station. People will talk forever. If you let them, they will talk. They will tell you their whole life in a heartbeat. Because they don't have anyone. I mean, it's just crazy. I had regulars that came in 2 or 3 times a day just to come in, just chit chat. I mean, really, truly, that's what it was. They would come in and they would get like a bootlegger or a soda or, a piece of candy or something. First time, it would always be like what they need for the day. And then it would just be like I live in a rural community, and there's a lot of elderly people around here, and they just putter around. They just drive around or go hang out at the country store or, whatever. And they did. They would come and they'd sit in the rocking chairs in front of the store, and they would chit chat with people that came through, and it's great for tourism, I guess, technically, but they're lonely. People are a lot more lonely than even I think that we really want to admit most of the time. And that makes things really difficult because people talk about being genuine and being real. And just at our core, we need connection. And literally denying ourselves that is crazy. Stupid. Demic. The icky, the thing that happened that really severed everything, especially here in the US. All of the regulations and stuff. I worked through it. I worked at a very large pizza establishment all through COVID, and it was awful. It was awful. It was the worst job experience ever. It was terrible. But I never got sick. Still haven't gotten sick. So I'll take that as a win. Not that I know of, at least. Like, I was never went to the hospital for it or anything like that. I was never. Every time I took a test, I was negative. All that shit. So. But it was busy. There was a lot of, like, shutdown happening. A lot of the local restaurants shut down. The franchised restaurants, they shut down. It was all just the stuff that was, like, international. Your McDonald's, your Domino's, your Pizza Huts, your Papa John's, KFC, Taco Bell, all that stuff stayed open. Wendy's. Some of the Wendy's locations closed because, again, franchising. And franchise owners had a choice. They could very well, like, depending on, like, if they owned their franchise, it takes time to pay that off, but It's very true, especially when I used to work front desk in hotels. People would come and just chat all time of day and night. Got it from older folks working at Bloomingdale's. Yeah. They just want somebody to. And that's kind of like, I mean, that's pretty much why I'm doing this, is like, just, I just need somebody to talk to. And I figured eventually I'll figure out, I have something planned. I just have to wait, This is just basically to build a base and chit chat and get to know people and, build a base. The Token Talk is to build a base. It's a place to token talk, hang out, chit chat, relax for 5 minutes. It's like I said, like if you're like in a smoke break, like you're at work and you need to take a smoke break, you go out to your car, have a cigarette, 5 minutes. If it happens to be while I'm live, just hop on in and hang out. That type of shit. You don't have to be here forever. You don't have to commit a bunch of time. It's literally just a place for people to come and hang out. And now that I have this standing set up better figured out, I'll be able to do more stuff than just sit in the tiny spot on the couch. So, and then whenever this weather decides to stop weathering the way it's weathering, I could take everything outside with me and do the live outside while I do my epoxy, because I need to do a couple of things for that, and I got to start gardening once the weather stops weathering. I have to till and dig and plow and all that shit. And all that stuff will go up.
Chat people say what?
I'll do videos for that stuff too. Good, glad. Yeah, that's literally all. There's no obligation. You don't have to come in every day if you don't want to, But I'm just here. I'm here every day because I'm chilling. And I gotta look at the copyright stuff and see if I decide to have it up and be have a movie on my TV, if that's gonna have an issue with the audio, if it's gonna cause a blockage or whatever. I don't know. With stuff like that, if it's just literally just a place for me to hang out, and I'm just inviting other people to do it with me. If you want to hang out, it's just Candy was telling me last night. She said that because she came and hung in the live for a little while last night, and she was like, it's kind of like just hanging out. You're hanging out with your friend at the house, type of thing. She's like, I was sitting there smoking, you were smoking, we were just talking, and people were talking to each other. It's just like a hangout. She's like, I like it. It was cool. It's like, it was good. I'm glad. That's kind of all. That's all it is. Just a place to chill and hang out. Trying to keep a schedule so y'all know, oh, Val's gonna be live 3 to 5, and I might adjust it a little bit. Might be 3:30 to 5:30. Because I gotta factor in for what I have to do during the day, and cooking, lunch and dinner mostly. So I can get away with half hour or so of Wolf's the beginning half of Wolf's stream in mobile phone before I really need to get on the computer and actually be doing stuff that I was supposed to be doing. So, but as of right now, this is good. We're good. they've been eating later. So since Wolf is not on tonight, I'll just probably be here for another half hour or so, and then I'll have to hop off and go start dinner for everybody. And then I'll be back around 10:30. Maybe because he's not on tonight, maybe I'll go on a little earlier in case anybody isn't doing anything tonight and they want to come and hang out. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just plan for once I get done dinner and eating and stuff, I'll just hop on whenever I get done and be here for everybody in case anybody who's struggling around because there's no Wolf's Den tonight. Mm. Okay, yeah, I can probably do that. It's no problem. I'll put something in the Discord. Pixie, I'll message you. If you have a preferred method to get a hold of you, let me know. Hanging with my homies. Hanging with my homies. The only homies on motherfucking homies. Homies. DMs on Discord. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I'll message you. But I'll put a link in the chat in the main channel in the main chat as well for everybody else in the Discord, and maybe I'll put it in a self promo in Wolf's tonight. I try not to do that, and then I don't know if anybody's caught on yet, but I've been every time I go live, I try to go in and edit my message and just change the link. So when you click on it, goes to the right one. You'll probably see me later. I'm exhausted and may see if I can get some rest. I don't know. We'll see what happens. That's fine, Weeds. You're good. You do what you gotta do, honey. If you are around, you're more than welcome to come hang out. If you are resting, then I hope you rest well. Pixie said, it's in the movie Clueless. It's where I know that song from. Oh, that one. Okay. The only other homie song I know of is ICP, so that's probably not what you were talking about. Rolling with my homies. Yeah. That's right. I've seen Clueless a couple of times. I like Brittany Murphy. She's got a couple of movies that I really like that she's done. There was a show, Hanging with Mr. Cooper. Hanging with Mr. Cooper. I didn't know that. Mm-mm. I've never heard of that. Yes, I love Ramen Girl. That's the first one that popped in my head when I thought of her, actually. I love that movie so much. But there's a couple of them. But yeah, I like Brittany Murphy a lot. Oh, Pixie, you would probably really like that movie. It's really good. She like her boyfriend moves her to Japan and then he leaves her and she ends up getting like this apprenticeship at a ramen shop and it's just chaos. But it's really good. It's a really sweet movie. I'm sorry, what? This is one of my most loved things because y'all all were talking stone soup for some reason. Made me think hobo. That's what you meant by hobo soup. I just saw that.
What you call my mama? My mama's a potato soup, thank you.
Girl Interrupted is a pretty good movie. I've only seen it like once though. Yeah, Ramen Girl is a pretty good movie. It's good. It's got some ups, it's got some downs. It's really funny. She's hilarious in it. Yeah, it's a good movie. Well, I am glad you ladies have enjoyed your stay at the cottage today. I'm so excited that this is at least moving along. We're we're not determined whether it's going good or bad yet, but we're chugging along. Letting go. I need to get the lapel mic set up so I can look like a professional streamer. God, yeah, I always double, triple check everything that I type out. That's why I feel like I get so like frustrated with myself and my fingers because I'll be typing something and it'll come out all wrong. But I'll be typing it in chat like while I'm in mod duty. And I'll look dumb to whoever I'm answering. I'm like, that's a bad look. Don't talk about his mama like that. His mama is a wonderful man. That's usually his line. I had to steal it. Oh. I get to go serve the worst guests possible. It'll be fun. No, actually, they've been pretty good about it. The last few days have been much better than the first few. My mom is a very stubborn woman. She does not like people to help her. She is the one that helps people. So it's been very much tug and pull. It won't let me do talk to text on my laptop. Oh, yeah, I think it's like program to program, but if you right click, like for me and my computer, if I right click in the chat, it'll tell me more tools, and in more tools it says voice typing. I wonder if no, I can't. But yeah, I can that's how I do. I've got a Windows, I think it's what is this, a Windows 11 or something? No, I'm not sure. It's funny. You fluffy kitty boy. Okay. Tonight we're having burritos with freshly made pinto refried beans, and I haven't figured out a side yet. Maybe like an elote style corn on the side. I can't do the mayo. My mom doesn't like the mayo, but that might not be a bad choice to go with it. I have totally crazy fingers that type all fast, and then I end up hitting shit, and I accidentally hit my computer. Sometimes I type too fast for the computer to process, I guess, and it'll end up catching a letter, and then it's just like a bunch of G's in the chat, and then I have to like force hard stop the computer. Oh, my parents made me take typing courses when I was younger, so I use all those and the thumbs and the whatnots. I'm pretty quick. But sometimes my brain works even quicker, and then things come out jumbled, and then I say dumb things in chat. It just takes practice. You know, the more you do it, the better you get at it. And I don't know. See, most computers have like on the F and the J, that's like your home where your fingers are supposed to sit. And then you can reach from there to each key depending on the finger. I took typing courses. I took a lot of typing courses. It's actually one of the things that like they were pretty adamant about me learning how to do about technology, because like even though I wasn't allowed to use the computer a lot growing up, they still made me learn how to type. So it's a skill, I guess. I actually have more trouble typing on my phone than I do on a keyboard. Mm. You know, I was sitting here trying to decipher what you were saying, and I didn't want to ask, but then you blamed Zigomez, and so I see that where your problem has started is at Zigomez. That's where it lies. I'm super slow on laptop now because barely used to type anything for years now. Plus, seems I have forgotten how to spell simple things. Phone is just more convenient anymore. Yeah, I can get that. I when I'm on my phone, not for lies though, because I do then I miss things. But when I'm texting people, I'll use voice to text pretty much 95% of the time. Just it's easier that way. So the crazy way for me, fuck it. Here. Make sure you chuck it in the fucking bucket. Thank you for your. Thank you for your bucket. The bucket appreciates it. Yeah, I don't know. I I mean, there was a lot of technology and stuff, but like, there's never really been. I mean, there are IT jobs, yes, but I don't know why they never prepped me to do an IT job. Clearly, all they did was prep me to type. So I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, that's what we're here. I type fast. I'm good at it. There are very few things that I'm really good at. I type pretty quick. I don't know. I haven't tested it. I should test it. I haven't tested it in a long time. My words per minute. Yes, Pix. Yes. Yes, you are. That's okay. It's probably a better place for you to be. As long as you're safe in your house, it's probably a better place for you to be. Always, yes. You must blame the gummies for all the problems that you have. When it comes to trying to type, it will make people feel better. And then we stretch. And then we stretch. And then we stretch. Look, we may not know all things, but we know some things, and those things are good things to know. What I know is that there are a couple of things that I need to do. I need to figure out a sign off. I need to figure out a sign on. I need to figure out a cohesive way to explain things instead of putting everywhere. Not my case, so there is no smoke. Pixie, you can choose from any one of those emojis since you don't have smoke. It's the only candy there is in the emojis. There are no gummy bears. It's all the candy there is. Gummies are candy. So. And that is that. The magic gummy. Okay. One more hit for the room. And then, ladies, I'm going to sign off for now. All right. Cottage crew, this is where I sign off. I'm going to go do what I got to do. I will be back for this evening's live for the Witching Hour Token Talk.
Dun, dun, dun.
It will probably be earlier than 10:30 today. So much for consistency. Consistent chaos. consistent chaos for the cottage crew. All right, y'all. I will be back in a little while. Everybody have a good day, and I'll see you later.